Because hello, it's Talis Tarot in the house. And I'm reading today for all the signs. Baby, how y'all doing? Hello, how y'all doing today? Let me know if you got the notification. You should have, because I haven't went live in over 24 hours. So you know how that can go. Let's do Aries. Let's see who the person is coming towards Aries in October. Hello. I decided to kind of turn the lights down. You know, I can adjust I like this setting the most. But let's see, you can go up to, I don't like it too bright. Makes me look pale and ghostly. We'll go to number 9. All right. Okay. Yes, I did watch Hocus Pocus 2. Definitely not as good as part 1. I don't know what I feel about it. I watched it as soon as it came on Disney Plus. I was literally there at 12 a.m. waiting for it to. It actually went live early. It was like 11:57 p.m. and it went. I was so happy. I was so happy, and I was like, it's all right. Okay. Yes, I watched Dahmer on Netflix. Very good series. Very good series. Okay. Who is coming toward Aries specifically in love? That's what this really is, a love read. But who's coming towards Aries? Who's coming towards Aries? Let's see. So first card is who they are. Second card is how you'll know who they are, and then we're going to pull more. Queen of Pentacles. So they could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. How you'll know who they are, the Tower. Now, you may have already had a blow up with this person or some type of drama. All right. Right off the bat. You also may have, one second. Now, why is a Tower here? Why is a Tower here? So they could be Ace of Cups reversed. Some of you fell out with this person. You fell out with them. I feel like you fell out with them. All right. Is what it's telling me. Why the Queen of Pentacles? So whoever they are, they could be a businesswoman or a businessman or somebody that's really focused on their business. I feel like it's somebody that you stop speaking to, or the communication hasn't been that great between you two. I'll put it that way. All right. Thanks for the 10, Natalia. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for the 10, Dark Michael. Thank you. I feel like whoever this is, and what is their intentions for coming towards you? What is their intentions? What is this person's intentions towards coming towards Aries? I don't know. I feel like for some of you, what I feel is they're coming towards you in that month. And I feel like this person's not a very happy person in their own life. All right. Their life beside you. It's like they're not really a very happy person. All right. I also feel like this person may have a tendency to be very, I don't know. I'm kind of drawing a blank on this one. I don't know. All right. They feel like they also know some truth about you. See, it's going from one extreme to the next. Thank you so much, Nadia, as always. Thank you so much. And Dark Michael, you too. All right, thank you. And the other, it just disappeared, but thanks to the other $10 chat, super chat. Thank you. 1 second. I feel like whoever this is coming towards you. Like it's somebody you stopped speaking to. You two may have had a blowout. All right. Finding out the truth crushed me. What truth do they feel like they know about Aries that crushed them? So what did they find? What did Aries do, say? I don't know. You bitches. You bitches. And by bitches, I mean you Aries. I asked what they found out about you was the 9 of Pentacles and the Knight. Can't really see it. Sorry. Bad lighting. But Knight of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. The truth they feel like they found out about you is that some of you, they felt like you didn't want to be with them, that you enjoyed your singlehood. Or that's the impression you're giving off, apparently. I don't know if that's the impression you gave when you were dealing with them, or if it's an impression they've got since they've been going. I don't know, because I feel like this is somebody you fell out with. Tower is how you would know who they are. Some of you came off as, so it's telling me, look, just so you know what I'm talking about. Look, I pulled one, finding out the truth crushed me, and I asked them what the truth was. They feel like they know about you. The Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. I think some of you came off as somebody who wanted to be single or unattached, all right, or just not involved. Like they may have felt like you didn't want them, all right. Some of you really, especially if you don't know, some of you, they thought that they felt somewhat rejected by you, or like you didn't need them or you didn't want them. Bye, see ya, have a good one. What's the outcome for these two? What is the outcome for these two? Lots of communication. I am telling you, lots and lots. Some of you, they're going to tell you they can't live without you, or you're the one they want to be with. This person's kind of really stuck to you. They may be very focused on their work or career right now, or their money. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, they haven't been speaking because they're focused on that. Also, some of you, they're not speaking because they feel like you don't want them. All right. I don't know what the hell. Bye. See ya. Have a good one. I went into the store and I saw a bunch of contacts. I put it in my community section for my costumes, and I used my credit card, and there was this Hispanic guy. He was like, "Can I see your ID?" And I'm like, "Why y'all ain't never ID me before?" So I was gonna say, well, it can't be racial profiling, because hell, he was darker than me. So, but I felt some type of way about that. He was like acting. He's like, "Oh, all these contacts." I said, "Yes, I do live streaming, and I'm doing a costumes and stuff." And I'm like, oh my God, I'll never go to a side store ever again. Well, I have to, because that's where I get my vapes at. I get my vapes there, and they had some contacts. And I'm like, they really asked me for my ID. I said, they never ID me before. I've been here before. It was a whole new guy. I don't know who that was. I ain't never seen him there before. But that made me feel some type of way. Do you not look, I make a lot of money. I make a lot of money. I'm close to millionaire status. What the fuck I look like trying to use somebody else's credit card? But I understand it. He said, honestly, how did he say it? He was like, well, he said, if somebody was using your card, you'd be happy we ID'd them. I said, true. Thanks, R. Flanagan. Appreciate that. I make money. And I don't mean that as like an arrogance, but I make money. All right. Thanks for the 10, Mad Hattress. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. It's the law sting operation. I ain't gonna sit there and flex. I don't feel like I need to dress like a millionaire. First of all, I'm not a millionaire yet, but I'm getting anyways, I ain't gonna talk about my business. But the thing is, I ain't gonna sit there and flex and show out with my clothes so they won't ID me. Fuck that, son. See what I'm saying? So, okay. But I felt some type of way. He's like, can I see your ID because he wanted ID for the credit card, I guess, to see if it matched the name. He said, where's the name on the card? I said, it's at the bottom right there. God. Okay, here we go. All right, let's go to Taurus. But Aries, I do feel like that person's going to definitely, I get a lot of communication. I even get them telling you like they want to be with you. All right. So I'm saying, that is so true. Broke people wear their money. I can't count how many times I used to think my friends must have had a lot of money. And I show up, like, especially if like a new friend, and I show up to your house and we go into the trailer park. And I'm like, wait a second. I don't say it to them, but I'm like, wait a second. You wear a whole ass Chanel's and Michael Kors, and we showing up to the trailer park. What's that about? Explain that. Make that make sense to me. All right. So, okay. Thanks for the 5, Jen. I had this astrologist. Sorry for all the talking. I apologize, but I had this astrologist do an astrology read, and they were like, "You're meant to make." She said I think it was a she. She says by 40 you'll be a multi-millionaire. I'm like, oh, I like the way they did my astrology, and I was like, oh, I love that sound of that. Bye, see ya, have a good one. But I felt shaded, like I was being profiled. But I'm like, how you gonna profile me? you a dark skinned Latino. So you can't be profiling. If it was a white person, I would have felt some type of way if they asked me for ID. Like, what you trying to say? That I look like I can't afford all this stuff that I just bought? Are you serious? So, Lord, people of color problems. Y'all know what it's like, all right? But I had somebody tell me, some other reader, bitch, let me tell you something. It was a male reader that commented on my post, said, stop saying that you're black, you're only 20%. Bitch, have you looked into my DNA? I can't remember the name of the person. And I ain't gonna give that. First of all, if I knew it, I wouldn't. Bitch, who are you talking to? You don't know my father and mother. My mother's a white woman and my father's a black man. Don't you dare try to insinuate that I'm trying to act black. Can you believe that? It was a male reader, and then when I checked their page, all I saw was crickets. I'm like, you don't even get no views. You mad because people are viewing me. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right. That's what it is. All right. So that's what it is. All right. That bothered me, but I got me a vape out of it though, or a few vapes actually, and some contacts. So, okay. But I've had black folks. Let me tell you about my life. Are we having a therapy session with Tyler? You're probably saying, shut up, Tyler. Don't tell me to shut up. All right. Don't tell me to shut up. But black folks have looked at me and go, well, you can't claim what we are. Am I having a therapy session? But I've had black friends, so I'll put it in, and white friends, but let me just talk about the black friends I used to have too. You won't get profiled like we would. As if my thing is my father is a black man. Period. All right. My thing is if somebody senses the black in me, they're gonna profile me too. All right. So I'm tired of having to fight for, you know what? I'm not even black or white. I'm a hybrid. What about that? I'm not arguing. I'm actually just venting because that made me so mad. That made me so mad. All right. Talking about, well, stop saying you're black. You only look like you're 20%. Bitch, how you going to tell me, what are you in my, what? Did you go do a blood test or something on me? Where'd you get access to my blood? Bitch. All right. And go get some views on that channel before you talk shit. All right. So. Okay. Go get some views on the channel. Let's go to Taurus now. Sorry for the talk, and I apologize. I don't think anybody want to watch this read. Only $14.97. Really, y'all? This way. Okay. All right. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Taurus, who is the person coming towards you in that month? Oh, it's been kind of start and stop with them. I also feel like they're older. I don't know if it's somebody new or old. I'll just describe who I think that they may be, and you can tell me what happens in that month. I think they're like your age or older. All right. I think they're your age or older. I think they're your age or older. Who are they? I laugh because, oh, they want you. You either were with this person or you were close to getting to that point, or that's what you desired. All right. Damn. Who the hell is this? I feel like there's somebody that either your age or older. So it's pointing out at age here because I got the mature person card, so I'm saying it. And if you look at the mature person card, it's somebody who's older, white haired. So I'm not saying they're literally white hair, but I do feel like they're your age or older. All right. And I feel like you either were with them or that was the goal. All right. And that was the ultimate goal. Why are they the Queen of Swords? Some of you that got some issue with you, we're going to see what it is. I'm not really sure what this is trying to say. They knew exactly what they were doing. You know what I feel? This may be somebody that really was the problem, but they try to make you feel like you were the problem. All right. Or that you had the issue. Like they may have started playing games or started drama. I mean, they would turn it around on you. It's specific. I don't see a lot of you applying to this. I don't see a lot of you applying to this. I don't see a lot of you applying to this. You know what? Do I need to cut this short? I think I might cut this short. I don't feel in the mood. I always say that, and then I end up doing it because I don't want to disappoint y'all. You know what? This is somebody that throws rocks and hides their hands. So let me just say it like this. It's not a cross watchers, apparently, but this is somebody who throws rocks and hides their hands. You ever heard that saying before? So it's like they may have started stuff or acted a certain way, but then they'd always make you feel like you were the one that had the problem or that was delusional or crazy. All right. I'm hoping they weren't playing games. I don't know what this is talking about, but I'll keep going along with it. Apparently some of you are applying to it. All right. Why the Hierophant is how you would know they are. Some of you are another Taurus, or I got air sign Scorpio. They could have a big earth placement as well, whether it's known or not. They also may be like, they may have their own work or career. Some of you, they have their own business. If not, I just feel like there's somebody who's very work like driven, money driven. All right. They can't stop thinking of you. They think of you a lot. I don't know if they're around you or not. I'm just telling you the story. I don't even know if this person's in your vicinity or not. I'm just telling you what I get. Also, it says they hide behind material things. So for some of you, they are materialistic and they hide behind those type of things that take that or leave. I don't know what this is talking about. All I'll say is, how do they see Taurus? That's what I'd like to know. How do they see you? The Fool in reverse. Why? Because of the Hangman. Some of you, they felt like they didn't trust you or you didn't trust them. You know what's so funny? I feel like this person, like, what were they doing toward Taurus in the past? Give me a little bit of a story here, because this is kind of drawing a blank. Lion? About what? Their emotions. Oh, they wasn't telling you their emotions for you. Oh, Lord. It was one of those type of hoes, type of bitches. Not good, Taurus. Not good. It says what they were doing in the past was lying about their emotions. Either they weren't telling you, or it's just like they were keeping their emotions to themselves. The hell? I think that there's somebody who throws rocks and hides their hands, like the type of bitch that will be the one that starts the drama, but not necessarily own up to it. Or like if I feel like they really live in the theater of their own mind. I'm just more channeling than anything. I feel like they live in their own theater of their own mind, and even when they're in the wrong, they wouldn't necessarily admit to it. They would kind of imply it's the person they're dealing with, or literally say it. All right, for some of you, I don't know, something wrong with this hoe. All right, something ain't. The elevator don't go to the top floor with that one. All right. What's the outcome for these two? What's the outcome for these? It says how you would know them as the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Now, I feel like for some of you, they actually they're very business oriented. All right, very business oriented. Outcome for these two. Now, I'm getting a little bit of a second story. I get some of you will get over this and not even wonder about it no more. But I feel like for some of you, they're already involved. Hopefully not. If not, then just know I get for some of you getting over them and not even really yearning to be around them anymore, or for them to come around. I get that in. Bye. See ya. Have a good one, Taurus. Bye. That was more channeled. That was not me. All right. That was not me. Let's go to that was definitely more channeled than anything. I didn't even know where I was. I didn't even know what I was reading. Bye. See ya. All right. Let's go to Gemini now. I am so tired of people. I don't like people. I don't like them. All right. People, I hate when people say, Tyler, why do you always stay home? You never go out. What's the point? I got to deal with humans when I go out. I got to deal with humans. I'd rather be here with Charles Lee Ray and all this stuff, right? I'd rather be with Anna. I have an Annabelle too, but I ain't took her out the box yet. I'll just be, look, I'll stick to my own devices. What about that? The best way to be these days is sticking to your own devices. All right. Okay, let's go to Gemini now. Okay. My moon sign is Sagittarius. Let's go to Gemini now. Yeah, that's so true. When I go out, I go thousands of miles. Like, my favorite way to kind of get out the house is to do a road trip. I love road tripping. What about Gemini now? I gotta speed up. Sorry if I'm going slow tonight. I'm sorry. I gotta speed up a little bit. All right. Who's the person coming towards Gemini in October, please? Who's the person coming towards Gemini in October? I get you doing something to your hair, like cutting it or styling it differently, all right? Also, watch your tires and lubricate your car. I just got that in my head for some of you bitches out there, all right? I don't know why I just said bitches, but this is somebody you dealt with in the summertime, like this summer. We're in fall now. This is somebody that was in your energy in the summertime, all right? And they were keeping their options open, or they were like really giving you a lot of mixed signals. This is what it's talking about, all right? Thanks for the 20, Kim. Thank you so much. This is somebody you dealt with in the summertime, or they were heavily on your mind or in your mind. What? Four of Wands reversed. You had a lot of instability with them. I don't know if you were actually with them and it was unstable, or it was just something that was having a hard time staying together, coming together for some of you, all right? I get for some of you, they were possibly involved, is what it's really starting to make me think, with that Three of Cups reversed there and that Seven of Cups upright. I kind of get a little bit of energy of somebody who may have been a little bit of a two-timer, all right? Wait, why the Seven of Cups? Why is the Seven of Cups here for? Oh, they were a player. That's what it was. Watch the cross watchers. I wasn't doing nothing. Stop cross watching. All right? Stop it. Stop it. I know it's my favorite time of year, Lavinia. I love some Halloween. King of Wands in reverse. This person was keeping you on hold. It's the one you dealt with in the summertime, or in the summer, you may have found yourself thinking of them. Now, I'm not sure if you were actually around them or if it was just somebody that was in your mind. I don't know. And they were playing you. Playing, period. Playing. I think I spelled that right. Playing. Who does hoe with? They kind of like that gutter butt type, that gutter type. Like, I don't like that. And it's somebody, it says how you would know is the sun reversed. So it's somebody you were dealing with in the summer. Four of Wands reversed is how you would know as well. Sun reversed, Four of Wands reversed. All right. Thanks, Carl Champion, as always. Thank you so much. Why did Tickle Me Elmo come to my head? So for some of you, they were just silly as fuck. All right. Tickle Me Elmo. Okay, now I'm gonna interpret that as somebody who's like goofy and weird. Or they just were very odd and peculiar. That's the way I interpret that. What the fuck is that? Anyways, I think I'm going crazy. What the fuck? I get for some of you that were silly, crazy, weird. Bitch, I gotta get that out. Sorry. It was somebody it was definitely somebody who was really weird and peculiar and weird. Can't trust them. It's like they were very silly, weird. King of Wands reverse could have been a fire sign. Maybe that's the red reference. I don't know. Like, I just get this energy of somebody who was kind of, Thanks for the 10, Sassy, Classy. Thank you so much. Very odd, strange. Had their options open. It's somebody you dealt with in the summertime. That's all it's telling me. Not all it's telling me, but that's what it's telling me how you would know who they are. They were involved, and you would know them to be that. All right. You would know them to be that. Somebody that was involved or whatnot. All right. A lot of mixed signals. Could have been a gaslighter type. I don't know why I'm getting all these weird messages tonight. I'm sick of today's read already. I'm only 3 signs in. I'm already tired of it. What's the outcome for these two? No communication or a lack of, or deceitful communication. Be careful. I feel like they're a liar. I think there's a cheating and a lying and a bastard. All right. I really don't feel like they're to be trusted, especially if you were on the receiving ends of this. Obviously, cross watchers. If you know that's not you, then you're not being channeled tonight. All right. They also wait for you to do something. They're waiting on a sign from you. What that sign is, I don't know. Also, they also know that they had a fault in this, but they may have had a tendency to try to make you seem crazy, kind of like similar to Taurus. They may have been a gaslighter or somebody who was really weird and funky and a cheater and a bastard and a twat. That's not coming from tarot. That's coming from me. You know, I love to insult bitches. All right. Outcome says a lack of communication, or if you communicate with them, don't trust what they say. All right. Let's go to Cancer now. Thanks for the 10, Sassy Classy. Let's go to Cancer now. Cancer. Oh, let me start. Let's see what Amira has to say. Even though I'm going to pull 1 or 2 Amiras, so Amira can kind of give me a run for my money with the multiple messages. Amira, give me a couple cards for this person coming toward Cancer in October. Oh yeah, give me some predictions. What is predictions? I'll bump into who? Give me some predictions, people. Travel reversed. You know how I feel? Sorry, I had a little bit of a blank there for a second. Sorry. Oh, I love those predictions. I like those. It's somebody that's darker haired. See, I hate when it gives descriptions because it kind of makes it too specific. Mine's blind. Well, does the carpet match the drapes? Maybe they're dark haired on there and blonde on top. I don't know. All right. Okay. I feel like for some of you, it's somebody that's near you. So it's not somebody who's far away from you. All right. So I'm not saying they're right next to you. What I'm saying is it's somebody that you know to be local to you. So if you're in a long distance thing, maybe this is not connecting to them tonight. I feel like this is more so for ones where you know the person is in livable or in a close proximity to you. All right. Like I said, they don't have to be around you, but I feel like basically that's what it's telling me. Okay, here we go. Who is this person that's coming toward Cancer? Star card. Could be an Aquarius or somebody that's Leo. Every sign's coming. Oh. Okay. They're not speaking. It's somebody that's going to go silent or is silent toward you. All right. Why are they silent toward Cancer? It's not telling me why. It's just telling me what they're doing. All right. Why are they being silent? Like what happened to lead to their silence? The 2 of Swords reversed, Tower reversed. Did you choose to avoid them and they're just taking your hint, or did they just avoid you and they just have like went off the map kind of in a way? What the hell is this talking about? So it's either somebody that chose to just avoid the situation. I'm also getting some of you. I don't know if you told them to get lost or if it's more so they felt a sense from you. Apparently, the last exchange, they felt like you maybe were done with them. All right, so I'm getting this energy of somebody decided to avoid the situation. This is kind of going from one extreme to the next as well. What is wrong with today's reads? Some of you, they went off the map, is what I feel. Okay, then. How do they see Cancer? How do they see Cancer? I think for some of you, They think that you are avoiding them, or that maybe you don't want anything to do with it anymore. All right, let's see. They see you as the emperor. You know that you came off as a punk ass bitch initially. I'm gonna be real with you. What I just got in my head, you came off as a punk ass bitch that allowed anything, right? Now they're seeing how stoic you look and how you seem different to what the are they watching you or keeping tabs? I think Cancer, they see you as the emperor. The immediate sense I got is that maybe when they deal with you or dealt with you, I'm not connecting to these reads, folks. I think when they were dealing with you initially, you may have come off as somebody who allowed a lot of bullshit, and now you don't come off like that no more, which makes me think, I don't know if you stood up for yourself necessarily, or if they just expected you to come chasing them and coming running back to them. Does that make any sense? Because you may have come off as like a punk ass bitch prior, like somebody who really put up with a lot. Now you're just coming off as this person who just doesn't want to deal with it. I think that you come off differently now. All right. You know what makes me think that I think they watch you or keep tabs, because how would they know if you look so stoic? And now some of you are right around them. So maybe you're right around them. But I thought for a lot of you that are not around them, I think that's how you come off, or how you're being perceived by the person. All right, is what I feel. What I got in my head was when I asked how they saw you, when I pulled the Emperor, the immediate sense I got was that you came off like a punk ass bitch that would allow a lot or take a lot. Now you come off as somebody, I don't know why you come off like this or why they're seeing you like that, as somebody who's just like really not wanting to be bothered, or you seem different to them. I think they watch you. I think they keep tabs in some shape, form, or fashion. How else would they know all this? How you come off? You get what I'm saying? Thanks, Tequila, for the 5. Thank you so much. Thanks, Kim's Butterfly Effect. Thank you. Okay, I don't think I'm connecting to this read, but we'll keep going. All right. What can you tell me? They can't stop thinking of you. Don't think because they're being silent or holding back. Don't let that fool you. Don't let that fool you. Because I think they think about you a lot. This is my favorite card of this deck right here. This is my favorite one. We need to let each other go. So they assume they assume that they're like, damn, Cancer, let's just let each other go. They think that some of you are. But some of you know they're so pompous and such a bastard that they think that you're holding on to them like they're holding on to you. Damn, we need to let each other go, damn it. Cancer, let me go. Cancer, let me go. I need to move on my life. I got better things to do than hold on to you. You need to let me go too. That way your energy lets mine go, and we can stop having an astral projection cord linked to our energy. And I don't have to go get a chakra cleansing. Cancer, let me listen. That's what it's telling me. Listen to me. They feel like you're also holding on to them. Like literally, this is my favorite card of this deck. There's a lot of cards in this deck, but this one always gives me a kick because they're assuming you are holding on to them too. All right, is what I feel. So, yeah, that's what I feel. Don't be fooled though. Don't let looks fool you. Because I feel like they may not seem like they're all that tied into the situation, but they actually are. I think they're also avoiding it because they don't want more drama. They're assuming that if they deal with you still, there's going to be more drama. All right. I'm not connecting to your read. So if you're connected to it, that's great. All right. But I'm not connecting to it. As the tarot reader, I'm not connecting to it. All right. Okay. What's the outcome for these two? And we're going to go to the next one. Okay. All right. Outcome for a second chance. There will be a repeat and a second chance. You know what's going to happen when you have a second chance with someone? The liar is going to come clean about what they were lying about, guaranteed. They'll tell you what they were holding back, or the Cancer crosswatcher, the Cancer will tell you. It's telling me that when you two have a second chance, or just a repeat of some sort, or whatever it is, a renewal, whatever you want to call it, that when it's talked about, I feel like the liar actually comes clean about what they were not being honest about prior. So what that is, I don't know. All right. So let's go to Leo now. Okay, here we go. I just got make them give your ass a child from Bickenhead. Why would I get that? Now, for some of you, somebody really, if they haven't told you their plans, I don't know who this is for. They're trying to get a child out of you. That way, they're stuck with them. Or you trying to do this? I just got in my head. Be careful. I just got make them give your ass a child. Okay. I don't know if that's for Cancer, Leo. I don't know who that's for. Somebody's trying to tie somebody down by having the child as the anchor. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's do Leo. Okay. Let's do Leo now. Okay, let's do this. All right. Here we go. Then I just got Brenda got a baby from Tupac. Uh-oh, be careful, fertile myrtles out there. I don't know why I just got like pregnancy messages. Be careful, folks, that you watch somebody say, well, I'm 89. I know you can't have a baby. If you can, that'd be a medical miracle. Do you not think I know how what do you call it? Reproduction works? They look like I'm an idiot. You're probably going to say yes to that. And I would agree. Sometimes I do look like one, but I do know the basics. All right. Okay. Now, Leo, who's the person coming towards you in October? Okay. Who's the person coming towards you in October? Who's the person coming towards you in October? All right, here we go. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Whoever they are, they're a bastard. A King of Swords reversed. Could be a phony air sign or somebody that just acts like a phony person. Very, you know them to be somebody who you did all the work to get a connection with. They gave you very little back. Six of Pentacles reversed is how you would know who they are. All right. They may be regretting some of their actions or disappointed they fucked it up with you. This is not a cross watchers read. Go ahead and click off cross watchers or watch your own sign. King of Swords reverse is always my narcissist card, and this is who's coming toward you. It's somebody that really was one-sided with you. They let you pretty much carry the connection. If it wasn't for you, the connection wouldn't have had legs to run or to walk. Hell, you see what I'm saying? Six of Pentacles reverse is how you would know who they are. Also, you may know them to be somebody that has money issues for a possibility. I don't get that primarily. I get it's more so you know them because they're one-sided towards you. All right. Why the Six of Pentacles reversed? Air sign, earth, water. Very emotionally unavailable. So you were chasing somebody who was emotionally unavailable. King of Swords reverse. Why is that there? Why is the King of Swords in reverse? Somebody's a Gemini. Got lovers on top. Or, you know what? They have a fake, phony Gemini placement. You know how them bitches can be. And I hate to be a disrespectful twat. And don't mind me. All right. But I feel like for some of you, they have a very phony presence. All right. Emotionally unavailable presence. All right. You, like I said, if it wasn't for you, this connection wouldn't have had the legs to even get off the ground. Or legs to walk, legs to run. All right. What can you tell me? Okay, thanks for the 5 fire wine. Thank you so much. Look, it was my fault, but I blamed you. This keeps coming out tonight. Did y'all get, you know what, subscribers of my channel? I think a lot of y'all had people blaming y'all, but they were the problem. Because why does this keep coming out? There's a lot of cards in this deck. Look, tons. Why does this keep presenting itself no matter how much I try to shuffle? So I feel like for some of you, this person got problems. They could have mental, emotional problems, all right? Sometimes they actually stay awake thinking of you. So you're actually one of the last things they think about going to bed. Not one. Well, actually, I feel like you're the last thing they think about going to bed and probably one of the first things they think about when they wake up, all right? This got something about your cell phone number. Some of you, they actually know your cell phone number. Well, I'd hope they do if it's somebody you're connected to, or they want your cell phone number. You know what I just got in my head? One of you could have deleted somebody's deleted the person's number. Now they want the number back. So it's very, why did I just get that? Now this, don't take this if it doesn't apply. What I just got in my head was somebody may have deleted your number or you deleted theirs. I don't know who it was. And now they don't know the number. Like, shit, I wish I would have kept the number. Somebody may have like deleted somebody's number out of spite or anger or being pissed off. Now somebody wants the number again. So I just got my head. What is going on tonight? Don't take that if it don't apply. Just take only what you think makes sense to you. All right, is what I feel. Some of you, they did that to your number. Just saying. You don't even know it. All right, here we go. Small portion. Don't take that as a side story. Okay, here we go. The Sun card. You know what I feel like they have disappointment about their actions about, and I also feel like they still want to fight for this. They don't want it to be over. All right. What's the outcome for these two? That way I can just, Tower reversed and the Ace of Wands. There will be a new start that's extended, but one person's going to want to avoid a potential disaster. Somebody will be afraid to restart it. It won't be a lack of interest, but I get one of you being afraid to restart it, even though I get a new start is possible. All right. Oh, you're a troll. Look at the picture. Look at the picture. Bitch, don't insult that monkey like that. You probably look fucking 100 times worse. Leave that monkey alone. All right? Bitch. I love monkeys though. I almost ended up getting a monkey because it's legal in Nevada. But I'm like, I don't want to take care of no fucking it's gonna be like taking care of a child. Bye, see ya. Have a good one. You're a troll. Bye, Matt. Bye, see ya. All right. Okay. Let's go to okay. But I feel like for some of you, they want to fight for this. They definitely want to fight for this. I'm getting also something about a new start being extended, but one person being afraid to repeat it. And it won't be because of a lack of interest in restarting it. It's more so self-preservation. They're afraid of opening up another wound or the same wound. All right, is what I feel. That could be you it's talking about. But I get for some of you, this person's ready to attach, cold, and you would know who they are because of how one-sided they were toward you and how emotionally unavailable they seemed or emotionally aloof. Could be water with air. I got earth, fires here too. All right. Thanks, Slow Motion Meltdown. Thank you so much. All right, let's go to the next sign. Okay, let's go to Virgo now. People kill me with these damn stock photos they keep putting up and acting like they're somebody else. Bitch, masquerading around as monkeys and fairies and fucking gingerbread men and like, yeah, come on, show your real face. You're gonna talk junk. That way we can go toe to toe. But we know what each other looks like. So you have the advantage of knowing what I look like. So you see my double chin, you see the fat rolls, you see the man titties. All right, let me see what you got going on. That way we can go toe to toe, and we know what each other look like. Let's know what each other looks like. That way we can go toe to toe on fair ground. All right. Okay. Well, I thought you was that troll tarot reader, that male troll tarot reader. First, I thought, no, that's not them. You stay the fuck off my page with your 1 or 2, 3 views ass, bitch. You have no views at all, and you talking shit about me, and you mad because you're only getting 1 or 2 hits per video. And those hits probably wasn't for people looking for you. They probably accidentally stumbled up on the shit. Probably was drunk and stumbled up on your page, you fucking idiot. All right, that ain't even legit views. Get your views up, and this is all the other ones, them hoes. All right. Let me tell you something, other tarot readers. Most of them give me love, and I give them love right back. But let me tell you something. Get them views up before you start talking your shit to me. Get your views up. Multiple tarot channels. You coming from me because literally, I'm at the top of the food chain. All right, you coming from me. I had, what was that one that said the other day? Said, talking about don't try to say you're black, all this stuff. Bitch, like I said, get your views up, because what I saw was when I tuned into your page, I heard crickets. You could hear a fucking pin drop when I tuned into your page. There was no activity. All right. Okay. All right. Get your views up, other tarot channels, before you come for me. All right. Thanks for the 18 Mel. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thanks for the 5 Leo Sun. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thanks, Slow Motion Meltdown. Let's go to Virgo now. Okay. All right, let's do this. All right, let's do this. Okay. Who is the person coming towards Virgo in the month of October? Like, who is the most strong energy coming towards them? Like, what can you tell me? You would know who they are because of the Empress reversed. Somebody that it just refused to grow with. Like, no matter what you put toward it, it just wouldn't fucking grow. It would say it came to a halt, or it's just something that just kept like dragging its ass. Thanks for the 50, Stephanie. Thank you so much. Today's sponsor, Stephanie, highest super chat of the night. Thank you so much. So you sponsored it technically. Thanks, Stephanie Michelle. Thank you so much. Let's see, 10 of Wands. You know what it kind of tells me? About a 10 of Wands. Some of you, they felt like you burdened them. I'm gonna be real with you. That's why I kind of laughed at the beginning. But they want you. You must not be too big of a burden because they're willing to keep wanting this relationship. 4 of Wands, 10 of Wands. So it's somebody that felt like you were full of drama or the situation was nothing but a burden. Thanks, Blind Rebel. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. How you would know who they are? Oh, the one that was also involved. That's how you would know who they are. 3 of Cups reversed and the Empress. There could have been another woman or a man in the situation. And the position of how you would know who they are, 3 of Cups reversed. And that could just be saying it's somebody you haven't reunited with, or it's somebody that was involved. They could have another woman or a man involved. All right. And you would know that. This is not something that should be a revelation to you. It's in a position of how you would know them. So it's somebody that you would know to be involved in other people, other things. All right. I got Cancer, fire sign, could be any sign, but that's what's popping up as of right now. How do they see you? That's the question. How do they see you? Like you've made up your mind about what? Some of you, they know you don't trust them or know that you're like backed off. They know you're backed off for a reason. Oh, so they know the shit they were doing. What is specific, folks? This ain't a crosswatchers read. Thanks for the 20, Gabrielle. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, so this is somebody that knows why you backed off or why you kind of have like come to a halt with your actions toward them. They just see you not doing much. All right. Oh, so they know or they know of why you're doing what you're doing. I'm not making no sense in this read, but I'm gonna keep going. Here's the strange part. They still want you. 4 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Like they're willing to, even though they fight this as a big burden or full of drama, they still want you. So really, you must not be too bad because they still want you. All right. So, you know what I feel? Did you say some harsh things to this person, or did you tell them like it was? Why do I keep? Now, notice how I keep saying you must not be too much drama because they still want you, which makes me think: did you say some things, harsh things, or did you kind of just tell it like it was, and maybe they kind of, have that on their mind still? How you came off the last time? I don't know. I don't think I'm making any sense. But I'll just tell you what I get, all right? Notice how I keep saying that they're willing to still deal with the situation despite the drama and all this. So they still want you. They feel like it's a burden, though. I don't know why. Why do they think it's a burden? Okay. 4 of Pentacles reversed and World card. Because it's been dragging on. Some of you, they feel like it's a burden because it just keeps going in circles between you two or dragging on, all right? You know what's so funny? I think they thought they would be able to let you go easier, and letting you go is not as easy as they thought it would be. Like they feel like, why can't I let this shit go? Like it should have been done, but I can't. They can't shake you. You're like a bad habit they can't shake. You know how they say old habits die hard? Well, you're an old habit that's really dying hard. All right, it's hard for them to really release it. I think somebody's involved. That could have been a problem or a two-timer. All right, is what I feel. What is the outcome for these two? What is the outcome for these two? A second chance, which keeps coming out in the outcome for a lot of signs. Judgment. a second chance that's less toxic. So what I get is your outcome is judgment and devil reverse. Judgment came out first. Devil reverse is the clarifier. What I get is a second chance that's less toxic this time. So you may see a whole new side of this person when you have a second chance or whatnot. So they still want you. All right. Okay. Let's go to Libra now. Let's go to Libra now. Oh, over 3,000 in the room. Okay. All right. Libra, who is the person coming towards you? I almost said, who's the person on your mind, Libra? So this is somebody that's on your mind. It's going to talk about the person on your mind. So get prepared. It's somebody that's on your mind or who's been on your mind. All right. Who is the person coming toward Libra in that month of October? Woo! 3 of Swords. Definitely not a good energy, but let's see. Okay. Okay, we're picking up on a yes, Zoloft will make you gain weight. It just got to a point where I'm able to keep the weight off now. I've already lost like 7 or 8 pounds by getting off of it. And the weight's not come back on, knock on wood, but it will. It did put on 40 pounds for me, and I've just got 8 of the 40 pounds off recently. So, yeah, they're breaking it off with you, or it's somebody that you're broke off with, or I get this breaking off, or not really being anything, at least not for October. All right, why the 3 of Swords? You know what I think it was? It was something that kept starting and stopping, or had a tendency to pick up and stop, or just be very like 1 minute up here, next minute down there. It's like it just never had that consistent flow. All right, is what I feel. How you would know who they are is the 2 of Wands upright, and the 2 cards came out for it: 10 of Cups reverse and 2 of Cups reverse. Some of you'll know who they are because they were very indecisive. So all you got from them was this indecision type energy. All right. So you may have felt like they were leaving you on hold, or keeping you in a very like a zone of like waiting, if that makes any sense. You may have felt like you had to keep waiting, like you never felt like you had it fully in your grips with this person. You'd also know them to be somebody, like I said, is indecisive. I'm hoping somebody wasn't already in a connection. I hate that keeps coming out, but if not, just take what I just said. Yeah. You got a sense of like you were being slept on, or like they were indecisive. Because in the position of how you would know who they are is a 2 of Wands. So you would know them to be somebody who, how you would know who they are is it like basically, yeah. Look what this came out as well. Triangle. It's somebody that either had a choice between you and someone else, or they just had a choice with being with you or keeping their options open. So apparently, obviously, they chose to keep their options open or not be loyal or faithful to you. All right. So whether they're actually in a connection and you have concrete proof of that, or if it's just you just noticed that they were being indecisive and keeping their options open. All right. So take which one. That's how you would know who they are. Because in a position of how you would know who they are is the 2 of Wands, triangle, 2 of Cups reversed, and the 10 of Cups in reverse. All right. That's how you would know who they are. What is the outcome between these two? The Sun in reverse, 8 of Wands. There's going to be communication, lots of communication. I get communication. Some of you, they look forward to communicating with you. They can't wait, or to have more communication. I get they're stressed when they're not in communication with you. And when you two communicate, it'll be a relief to them that you two are communicating. All right. Why you block my friend? Don't come up in here trying to be a Captain Save-A-Ho. All right. You don't know what went down. You don't, Trinity, sit your ass down. All right. You're probably the person I blocked under a female name now. All right. Jesus. You use freaking animals as pictures and monkeys. Now you're a male and a female. Well, can you tell me what your damn identity is anytime now? All right. You adding your 2 cents when I didn't ask you for a penny. All right. Okay. What I feel is don't ask me questions. All right. All right. what I feel is, yeah, lots of messages and communication. You would know them to be somebody who was a two-timer, or like I said, where I'm kind of confused is it that you knew they were in a triangle, or if it's somebody that you just realized was keeping their options open and kind of playing the field while wanting to be with you. That's where I kind of don't know which one you are. So apparently, there's two sets of Libras. One's where they know they were involved, and the other set of Libras just noticed that the person was really playing the field while wanting to be with them at the same time. All right, is what I feel. So, but it's saying the outcome, lots of messages. I feel like they'll be relieved when you two start communicating and messaging. All right, they're looking forward to communication with you. So, who gives a shit, right? Let's go to Scorpio now. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in, all of you. I appreciate you all. Really, if you don't feel like I appreciate y'all, just know I do. Yes, I watched Hocus Pocus too. I don't think that they had the same chemistry as the first one. Everybody kept saying, yeah, they got the same chemistry. It's like we picked up where we left off. Not really. One looked like she had a constant stroke face. She was going, I understand people age, but it's like, I don't know. How the hell she lose so much weight? Like, it just didn't feel like it was genuine to me. Like, it's not that it was a horrible movie. It was just more so it kind of felt like I had to force myself to keep watching it. And that was not good. The 30, 40-minute mark, I'm like, I have to kind of keep forcing myself to stay interested in it. And she kept, and Kathy Najimy, I think that's her name is, Mary, the one that played Mary, she kept, whole movie. It looked like she like had a stroke, and I'm not making fun of stroke face, but it's like they have at least told her, like, look, could you not look like you just croaked out or stroked out? Like, it just didn't look genuine to me. All right. Well, I'm in the Blu-ray special features of Sleepaway Camp 2. If you buy Sleepaway Camp 2 on Blu-ray, I'm in the special features with Adam the Woo. All right. But yeah, I love Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3. Yeah, she did do that in part 1, but in part 1 it looked normal and natural, right? But in part 2, I'm like, why is she? It's just like it looked like she had to force it. In part 1, Mary was great. She was actually my favorite witch in part 1. Like, she was very funny to me. Okay, that is how she looked in the first one. Watch part 2 again. I know that you're not like I've been watching Hocus Pocus since it freaking came out. Since I was like 4. All right. I was 4 in 1993, and I remember watching it then. But it just felt like this time she was forcing it to look unnatural. Like, it just looked unnatural. Like she wasn't doing it as a part of her character. Like she had to just force it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go to Weirdo Love Tarot. Thank you so much. Thanks, Aria. Thanks, Anna J. Thank you so much. What sign are we doing? Sagittarius, right? Or Scorpio? Who are we doing? Who did I just do? Who did I just do? Y'all help me out. I don't remember. Did I? Oh, I'm on Scorpio? Okay, got you. All right, thank you, Heather. Appreciate it. Okay. All right, Scorpio, here we go. All right. I hate the fact that there was no Binks, no Danny, aka Thora Birch. There was no Max, and there was no Allison. I think her name is Alice. Why didn't they bring them back for I understand. Why? I don't want to start with new characters, Hocus Pocus 2. I don't want to start. Okay, I understand Binks can't come back. He went to the afterlife in part 1. I understand, with his sister Emily. But why can't we have Thora Birch? I think they said she couldn't do the movie. Then why not have Max come back? Or Alice, whatever her name is. I forgot the love interest name. Why? Why? So it's on Disney Plus. You can watch it on Disney Plus. Okay, here we go. Okay, who's the person coming towards Scorpio in the month of October, please? Don't ask me to save it for Tyler Talks, Melinda. You don't rush me to do nothing. Don't rush me. Okay, here we go. Somebody who's let me clarify before I say anything. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay. It's somebody that you two just lost the connection. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not going to sit there and soup. I don't soup up reads. Do you know they no, it's gonna sound crazy. Some of you lost the connection with this person. I'm gonna be real with you, Scorpio, right? And the person coming toward you is in that month. Just know their intentions is they don't want to lose the connection you two had. They don't want to lose it. They want to fight for it. All right. Why the Ace of Cups reversed? So it's somebody that feels like they don't want to fall out of love with you. They don't want to fall out of the feelings with you. They want to keep those feelings. They're withdrawing. They're withdrawing. Well, wait. It says you would know who they are because of like the drama you two had. 5 of Wands is how you would know who they are. So it's somebody that you had a lot of drama with. Some of you may have also felt like to a degree you had to compete for their affection. I don't know if you felt like you may associate this person with somebody you had to compete for, or you just had to have a lot of drama with this person for no reason. All right. 501. There was a lot of drama, relentless drama. All right. Some of you, 501 is my competition card. So for some of you, you would also know them to be somebody you felt like you had to compete for. What you have to compete for, I don't know. But there's energy there. You may have felt like a competitive vibe with the situation. Just keep that in mind. Don't make it make sense. If it does, great. If it don't, oh well. They do want you. Why the 6 of Cups reversed? So they think about you. When they think about you, they think about the negative. What is the negative aspect they think of when they think about Scorpio? Let me see. Tower. Some of you, it's not necessarily, some of you may have been very unpredictable. They may have not liked unpredictable things you said or did. You may have seemed a bit unpredictable, which is a Scorpio trait. Tower is your card. It represents you, death and tower. I'm going to just tell you what I get. I'm not going to sit here and you see what I'm saying? I asked when they think of the negative about you, because it tells me when they do think of you, it's very negative. When I ask what the negative thing is they think about when they think of you, is the tower. So some of you, the fallout is what they think about if you fell out with them. But I also want to say for some of you, your unpredictability, things you said, maybe did. All right. 8 of Swords. How did Scorpio act toward the person in the past? Let me ask that. 6 of Pentacles. It says you were acting very fair with them. Oh, here we go. This ain't a cross watcher. I'm not connecting to the night's read, folks. It's telling me you were very fair with them. King of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles is what you were bringing. I think you were wanting to bring it all to this person. Some of you still do. I'm just, I have a tendency to speak in past tense, even if something's going on presently. But what I get is, it's telling me that you, from your perspective, you were really bringing fairness. You were really trying to bring your all to this. All right. So I can't sit. Cross watchers are going to hate that message. You know what I'm going to say? Some of this person may have paranoia to a degree. Like they may have thought you were being a certain way, or acting a certain way and being shady toward them. Some of you, they may just have paranoia. All right. It's telling me you, as a Scorpio, were bringing equal and fairness and balance to the situation. I think you were willing to give it all to the situation. Some of you, this person was just finding, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. They were finding reasons to, some of you, this person was sabotaging y'all's connection, not even realizing it. Some of you, they realized it. Some of you, they didn't. I think that I don't know if it's somebody you're dealing with now, or if it's somebody that, I think they were sabotaging. I think that they were finding reasons to act a certain way. Oh, when they going to work, and they had a very defeated attitude about the situation. All right. I ain't making no sense in this read. It's telling me you would know who they are because of the 5 of Wands. Somebody you had hella drama with. You may have felt like you had to compete for the person or had competition around them. I don't know I'm not connecting, folks. And what I feel is I'm starting to think this person has like a self-sabotage type mentality. All right. So some of you, they were finding reasons to act crazy or to be a certain way. All right, what I feel. What's the outcome? You'll get back with them. 10 of Pentacles is y'all's out. Not outcome in general, outcome between you two. Period. Don't try to correct me. Nobody did. I'm just saying. Your outcome with them is a 10 of Pentacles. You'll get back with the hoe. I said that very Southern, very Georgia. You'll get back with the hoe. If push comes to shove, you'll get back with the hoe. All right? Point blank. That's a pretty decent outcome for such a shitty reading. That is for that reading was shit. That reading put the it in shit, as far as I'm concerned. For that to come out for that, I was not expecting that outcome. So for some of you out there in tarot land or out there in subscriber land, you two would have a coming back together. All right, is what I feel. So our relationship could still be possible or still could happen. All right, or still stay together. Whatever. I don't know what present. I don't know if you're in past, present, or future tense. I don't know. All right, but yeah. I also think this person has low self-esteem. Now, Amira was telling me another story, or it could be, I'm going to say this. Amira was telling me this person may have horrible self-esteem, paranoia problems, a tendency to self-sabotage. Some of you, the reason they come off a certain way is because they got problems within. You may have seen it as them being shady towards you, but I think their real enemy is themselves. And I know that sounds very deep for me to say that, a lot deeper than what I usually go. But what I get is some of you within themselves was the real battle. All right. So, okay. I hate this damn read already. All right. Let's go to Sagittarius now. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's go to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, who is the person coming towards you in the month of October? Who's coming towards you in the month of October, Sagittarius? Who's coming towards you in the month of October? Whoever they are, they're in and out. How you would know who they are is a 3 of Cups reversed, which keeps coming out in the same position, reversed each time. You would know who they are because you know them to be a player or somebody who was involved. I'm sorry it keeps coming out. You have unfinished business with them. Some of you, there's unfinished business. There's a conversation you two haven't had, or clarity you two haven't had, or clarity you feel like you haven't had with them. How you would know they are 3 of Cups reversed, 5 of Swords reversed. Some of you, now this is specific, Sagittarius. This is a person you know that had an ex that wouldn't butt out of y'all's twos, or even if they wouldn't butt into y'all two's connection. I think you knew there was somebody they kept dealing with or wanting to go back to. Specific, watch your moon or rising. All I can say, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. All right. Now, I'm not going to say the person they were dealing with or the ex they had was butting into y'all's connection, but I think you, this is specific, you know that there was a person they just couldn't fucking release to save their life. You know this. And this is somebody they would mention, the person would mention, or you have suspicions like, why you mention them so much? Or why are they so prominent still? And why do you mention them? Or why do you always talk about the breakup you two had? That type of energy. I'm not saying exactly that. Listen to me. I don't know if they went back to the person or if you just always had your suspicions like there's somebody they're not letting go of, that person they're not letting go of. Why do they bring them up? Or why are they always talking about their horrible experience with that person? It's somebody you definitely gave a side eye. It's somebody that you gave a side eye to. All right. I'm not sure if you have concrete proof they went back to this person or if they were dealing with this person, but I think you definitely gave it a side eye at the least. All right, is what at the least. All right, what's their intentions toward Sagittarius in October? I feel like this is somebody that's very fickle. All right, watch your moon or rising. I'm not going to sit here and argue. I get a sense of uncertainty. They don't even know what they want. I thought this person's very fickle. I'd be careful with them. I gotta be real with you. I'd be hella careful. All right. I don't like that how you, in the position of how you would know who they are. Five of Swords reverse, Three of Cups reverse. I think you, Sagittarius, you dealt with a person that was bringing up or mentioning past people or a past person, right? And you think, well, you're with me or you're trying to be with me. Why are you bringing up these other people? I feel like this is very specific. All right. I'm not saying they went back to the person. What I'm saying is you may have kind of gave it a bit of a side eye at times, like, well, if you're so focused on me, why are you still bringing up Tom, Dick, or Harry? All right, is what I feel. Like you may have, I don't know if you've said this or if you just thought this or something in your thoughts. I don't know. All right. But I get they want to come toward you for what? What do they want to come toward? Because it's disconnected. They want to come toward you. I don't think I'm connecting in this read, folks, but I feel like for some of you, I get they want to speak to you. They want to conversate with you. All right. Where's this going to lead to? What's the outcome for these two? It's saying justice is the outcome. So something will be made right or a reconciliation. So this is what I'm going to do, Sagittarius. I'm going to go ahead and go through and do Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. At the end, I'm going to redo the Sagittarius read. All right. I'm not going to leave you with that. All right. So let me go ahead and just go to Capricorn, but make sure you remind me and I'll remind myself that I'm going to do a second read for you at the end. All right. Capricorn, let's go ahead and see who's coming towards you in October. Okay, here we go. Trinity, get your ass up out of here. All right. I thought I blocked you. Bitch, I thought that you had already came up missing and you resurfacing. You're like a damn roach bug. You can't get rid of you. You spray you spray it and it's the bitch still is alive. That's what you kind of remind me of. A bitch that just don't know when it's time to settle down. All right. All right. Let's go to Capricorn now. Let's go to Capricorn. I'm so tired of the same cards coming out. I'm trying my best. That's how I know tarot's real. It's very odd for out of 78 cards, 2 or 3 cards come out for each sign. That don't make no sense. Oh, that's funny. How you know they are 7 of Pentacles reverse. It's somebody that you've already realized, or I think the reason you would know is because it's somebody that you've had the thought, like, why did I waste my time with that? You've had this thought. 7 of Pentacles reverse is how you would know. It's somebody you put a lot of time, stock, or energy into. And you may find yourself going, why did I waste my time on that? Like you may think that, like, why did I waste my time? Some of you, they're very closed off at the moment, all right, or they're not wanting to repeat it. Clearly they do because they're coming toward you. You also waited, wait. Okay, so this is telling Capricorn, this is somebody that you put a lot of time, energy, stock, thoughts, whatever, into, and you may have felt like you kind of wasted your time to a degree, all right? Then 9 of Pentacles reverse is also how you would know who they are. So I feel like basically you either were committed to them or that was your ultimate goal. Like, oh, a commitment is the ultimate goal, right? And all this time wasted when they could have just stopped wasting your time initially. But some of you, they just kept wasting it, all right? I'm going to see, what is this person's intentions toward Capricorn in October? First of all, they're in the blues about it. They're in the blues about it for one. That's the... You know what's so funny? Their ego don't want to accept that they failed with you. Their ego doesn't want to accept it. When they come toward you, just know it's very ego-based in October. It's based off ego, like, I can't fail this. This can't be over. Because I want to tell you, their intentions for coming toward you is love. I mean, I'm not saying that's not what it is, but I feel like ego is really prompting this person in October to be like, okay, this can't be over. I don't want this to be over. All right. So that's their intentions. They don't want it to be over. That's their intentions. All right. How are they going to act toward Capricorn? Still kind of held back. And I'm sorry, I'm going to tell you like I tell a lot of I don't see the point in dealing with them because it's like, okay, if they're still going to come towards you with that bullshit, then what's the point? But any more, let's see, how does this person feel about Capricorn? So it's somebody you deem as a waste of time or that somebody that wasted your time. Look, their feelings is it's time for me to heal now. I told you they ain't healed. Thanks for the 20 tarot therapy by the woke therapist. Thank you so much. They also replay y'all's conversation over and over in their head. This is somebody that they're trying to heal from you. I done told you they're not healed. They also think about the conversations you two had. Even if you have conversation threads with them in a text message or a messenger form, they look back at those old messages trying to decode stuff that was said or trying to look for more details of the, you know what I'm saying? They also remember every detail of that day. What day? Did you two already break it off, or y'all had some knockdown, drag out, or blowout? I don't know. It was sometime during the summer. They remember it sometime. Keep in mind, we're in fall now. So sometime during the summer, you had some type of exchange with them, and they remember every detail that day. Some of you, if you broke it off in the summertime, that's what they think about. If not, I think they just think about a particular day. It says, I remember every detail of that day. I don't know what that day was. When I clarified that, I got the summer card. For some of you, something went down between you two in the summertime, which was not long ago. That was like a week or two ago. We were still in summertime. So I don't know. I don't even feel like I'm connected to your read, but I'm going to keep going. What's the outcome for these two? We're going to do a new love read, folks. I don't feel like you should repeat it. Everybody's having a similar story today. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Notice how that 10 of Pentacles keep coming out in the outcome. But for you, it came up reversed. Probably a lack of commitment, all right? I don't even feel like it's worth it. I do see you two having an exchange of some sort. As far as a full-blown marriage relationship, I don't see it now, all right? So, bye, Capricorn. I'm sorry. The readings are kind of like really repetitive today, to be honest with you. But what kills me is they get mad when I do collectives, even though collective is going to tell me the general energy. No, I want an individual sign. So I'll give you an individual sign then. All right. How could you have a crush on me? I don't know if you're talking to me. How could you? That's why, you know what? You know how people, now I have horrible self-esteem, and I'm not the type that tries to act like I don't. I do. But when somebody has a crush on me or thinks I'm attractive, first thing I say is, how? So I always assume that they either see the image I got or the success I have or the money is I'm not saying this about you to that person. I'm just saying how. There's nothing that, like I see a lot better looking people around me that you could connect with. I'm not saying you, I'm just saying in general. When people tell me that, I kind of give it a side eye, like, there's something, how could they? No. And I'm not trying to fish for compliments. You probably think I am. I'm not. I'm just saying I never, like if somebody says, oh, you're attractive, handsome, I'm like, they're totally, pulling my chain. But they say you're ugly, and I'm like, oh, I know, right? It kind of hits me more. I don't know. I got problems. Just go along with it, all right? Okay, let's go to, let's go to Aquarius now. Keep in mind, Sagittarius, you get a bonus at the end because I kind of want to not leave you with what I just told you, all right? So, all right, let's go to Aquarius now. Start with the Kipper. What? Who's coming toward? First of all, some of you, your mother. I'm gonna give you a little side story. Something about your mother. Let's see, 1 second. Something about your mother, and your mother may want money, or something about money, or your mother's giving you money. For some of you, keep that in mind. Okay, our older woman. Okay. Thanks, Lyman Peach. Thank you. Who's coming toward Aquarius in that month of October? Who's coming towards them and why? It's somebody that's at a distance from you. So they're not somebody that lives with you or around you. It's somebody at a distance coming towards you, all right? It's specific. I'm sorry. Let's see. They got money. Some of you, a new option with money's coming in that's at a distance, or they travel a lot. Now, I want to say for you ones that already know who this person is, it's not somebody you live with or around. They got, in order for you to see this person, they'd have to travel a distance, or you would. There'd be like there's a little bit of a travel there with it. All right, specific. I'm sorry. Who's coming towards you in that month? First of all, you got new love coming in that could be good. A wealthy person or somebody that's got money. All right, keep that in mind. What Eight of Swords? They're in their head about disappointment. What happened between you two before I say anything? There could have, some of you, it kind of stalemated between you two, and they were upset that it went to a stalemate. They were upset that it stalemated. All right. What's their intentions coming towards you? I'm so tired of these bad intention cards. Knight of Wands reverse, Queen of Wands reverse. Some of you are a fire sign. I got air, water is here too, but their intentions is a Knight of Wands reverse and a Queen of Wands reverse. So it's somebody that basically you stalemated with, total stalemate, right? They could live at a distance from you, or it's somebody that travels or is at a distance. I don't know why it wants to say that. And I feel like whoever this person is, they want to come toward you, but I feel like they're very fickle. Knight of Wands reverses their intentions, and the Queen of Wands reverse may have a very, I get a phony vibe. I'm sorry that keeps coming out tonight, but I'm going to say it. I get a little bit of a phony vibe. First of all, Aquarius, let me say something to you. Look out for new love, especially somebody that with wealth or has their shit going for them. All right, look out for that. I'm going to predict new love possibly for you in October, or at least a new connection. I don't know to the extent, but I get something new that's in a romantic sense. All right. But back to this story, this person's coming toward you with fickle intent. Some of you, like Knight of Wands reverse, can be sexual things. So some of you hopefully are not just coming back for your coochie or your wiener. But I'll just put it this way. I feel like whoever they are, they're not really, I feel like they're very fickle. I feel like they're very in and out. They may even try to falsely try to act like they're apologetic. Folks, be careful with somebody like that. And it's somebody at a distance from you. Like, I'm not saying they have to live across the world, but it's definitely not like somebody that lives right next door. I thought it was a little bit of a trek to see them. Like, if you wanted to see them or they wanted to see you, it's a little bit of a trek to get to each other. All right. What's the outcome for these two? What's the outcome? I don't know. Really, I would say that, but I don't know what your outcome is with them. It's kind of like it's kind of unpredictable. Why am I getting an apology for you? But I don't want you to accept the apology, especially if you were the one that done wrong. Cross watchers, take note. It may be you that don't need to accept the apology from Aquarius. Take it how you can get it. Be careful of a false, fake ass hoe that tries to apologize. A false, fake ass hoe. All right. If their intention was the Queen of Wands upright and the Knight of Wands upright, I say, well, they got some type of genuine intention. But I think with this one, you kind of got to watch what they do, because I feel like they're going to falsely make you think they're apologetic, all right, to a degree. I don't feel like I don't feel like they're genuine. I got to be real with you. And I keep saying something about an apology. Somebody wants to apologize to you or mend something with you or make something right with you. I'd kind of tread lightly with this apology or whatever they are trying to do toward you, all right? And it says you know who they are because of what? Actually, let me clarify that. How would Aquarius know who this person is? Ten of Cups reversed. So you didn't have a happily ever after with them initially, all right? Like you wanted, or like it was the intention. Six of Wands reversed. World. I think it's somebody you already stalemated with. Either you stalemate with them or you already have, all right? Be careful with that. Okay, let's go to Pisces now. Some of you got an apology coming from some weirdo or some phony, all right? I hate that all the readings are kind of funky today. Funky. But I'm just the messenger. I don't make up the messages, all right? I let the cards do the talking, and I'm the messenger for the cards. All right. After all, it's called Tyler Tarot, not Tyler Talking. Well, actually, I got a channel called Tyler Talks if you want to check it out. So, okay. Let's see. Let's go to Pisces. And then after Pisces, we're going to do Sagittarius as bonus. All right. Let me shuffle these really good. Even though I've shuffled them good for every read, let me just shuffle them a little extra. Let me give the shuffling a little extra attention. Okay, let's go to Pisces now. Thanks, Tarot Therapy by the Woke Therapist. Thank you so much. Let's go to Pisces. And then, like I said, Sagittarius, I'm going to do your bonus right after this. It's not going to be a long bonus. I'm going to do a quick bonus. All right. I'm tired. Hour and a half already. I'm tired. Let's do Pisces now. People don't think this is like hard work, but it is. I'm using my energy. Ooh, that's a fast shuffle right there. Who's the person coming towards Pisces in that month of October? Page of Wands. Could be a fire sign for some of you, but it's a message. Wherever they are, just know they're going to message you. All right. So they're coming towards you with a message. So look out for a text or a phone call or just them communicating with you in person. I don't know, but I get messages. All right. How would you know who they are? The Queen of Pentacles. They could be somebody that's like a business person or businessman, businesswoman. All right. Or entrepreneur type, very business person. All right. Just know whether I don't know if they work for someone or if they work for themselves. All I know is they're somebody who's very business oriented. So their whole energy is about business. All right. Some of you, they've been up in the air of what to message you. They've been up in the air about what to message you is what it's telling me. How you would know who they are. The Nine of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Pentacles upright. It's either somebody that you were committed to or you wanted to be. Could be fire with earth or earth with fire for some of you, all right? What is this person's intentions toward coming toward you, though? I didn't ask that. 1 second. They like to play games. Their problem is they like to play games. Five of Swords is their intentions. I do not like the Five of Swords. That is the ass white card, basically, or the twat card. So I think for some of you, some of you know them to be somebody who likes to play head games and mind games, or likes to play jealousy games, or to make you feel a certain way purposely. All right. They may have liked you to chase them or to prove your love or to prove how dedicated you are to them. Like that type of energy, like what games and mind games and head games. Their intentions is, I think they like to play games with you. Page of Wands. I don't like that as intentions. Five of Swords, their intentions toward coming toward you. They acted very aloof. Knight of Cups reversed. Give me a few, actually, Amira, add some clarifier to that. Amira, clarify who this person is coming toward Pisces in that month. Some of you, they could be lighter hair. Doesn't have to be lighter skin, lighter hair. Don't have to be. All right. What else? How else will they? Some of you are very sexually attracted to you. This is somebody that you may have been sexually active with, or some of you, that's what they're wanting as well. Some of you, that's what they want, even if you haven't done the deed, or if you have, I don't know. Like for some of you, yeah. Give me the outcome for these two. Outcome for these two, please. Why am I getting somebody to try to offer friendship? Or can we at least be friends or cordial? We got the friendship as the outcome. Or I don't know if it started as a friendship between you two, or if they're just going to try to offer friendship. All right, it could be a game. Keep in mind their intentions is playing games. But some of you, they may actually try to throw out like being friends or cordial. All right, that could be something they do. All right, that's just the outcome. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. But it's in the outcome is friendship, all right? And Six of Swords reverse. I think for some of you, this person is going to message you. I feel like take the message as you want, but I feel like for some of you, somebody may try. I feel like it's in a game playing sense. Like, can we at least be cordial or friends, all right? Something like that. It may not be worded like that, exactly like that, but I feel like that's along the lines of it, all right? So keep that in mind. Any more messages and I'm done. What else can you tell me? Let's see what the hidden truth about them is. Finding out the truth crushed them. I'm going to see what they found out about you that crushed them up, supposedly. I hate this. Oh, it's one of those. Didn't Cancer get this in their read? We need to let each other go. They're thinking, oh, here we go. That's probably my favorite. This card always makes me laugh when it comes out. It comes out a lot, I noticed. Damn, Pisces, we need to let each other go, damn it. Let's let each other go. I got better things to do. Like if you release me, I can release you, and we won't be stuck in the ether. Like, and because I think that your cord's attached to mine. And when I was trying to dream, I was doing lucid dreaming last night, and I tried to cut the cord, and it wouldn't cut. So could you let me go so I can move on too? Hmm? Could you let me go? Can you let me go, Pisces? Let me go. I hate that card because it puts me in like, why are they assuming you're not letting them go? All right, so we need to let each other go. All right, is what they feel that you need to do. What is the truth they found out about Pisces that crushed them up? So something about they found out about you or became to realize about you crushed them. What was it? Let's see what it was. Or what they perceived what happened. Let's see. Oh. So finding out the truth crushed them, and I asked why. I got the Knight of Wands reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed. Some of you, they felt a bit of your fickleness. They think that you were a playboy, playgirl, or somebody that was being kind of indecisive yourself. They think that you had commitment issues or a phoniness to you. Some of you, they thought that you were kind of phony with them or not upfront with them. They may have thought that you were like a player. I think that they may have thought that you were doing some not so. You were doing some, what's that word? Scripted. I forgot the word. You were doing some not so great things that could just be something they think. Doesn't mean that you're doing it. All right, but for some of you, it said the truth. Finding out the truth crushed me. And I asked what. Knight of Wands reversed. They may have felt like you was playing them. They may have thought that you had commitment issues too, or that you were playing them. All right, unscrupulous. That's the word. Unscrupulous. They thought you were doing some unscrupulous things too. Whether that's something they have concrete proof of or if it's just a paranoia of theirs, I don't know. All right. I wasn't there in y'all's connections. So I don't know. All right. So let's go to Sagittarius. Bonus read for Sagittarius. It's not going to be a long one. It's going to be a very short. I want to go get in the damn jacuzzi. All right. Just go along with it. All right. Bonus for Sagittarius. Thanks, Sun Vibes. Terrell, thank you so much. Okay. Sagittarius, give me a bonus, little short bonus read. Who is the person coming towards them in the month of October? Who's coming toward the bonus message for Sagittarius people, please? For the ones that didn't make sense with the other one, or ones that just may want additional clarity if they made sense with the other one. Whatever group you are, it don't matter. Who's coming towards you in that month of October? The Queen of Wands. They could be a fire sign like you, or somebody that has a fire, sun, moon, or rising. How would you know? But some of you that you do know. All right. Well, wait, how would you know who they are? The Nine of Cups. Some of you, they may drink. I always think of drinking when I see that card because of the cups behind the person, or they're just somebody who's kind of arrogant. Some of you may have experienced arrogance from them. How else would you know who they are? Why the Nine of Cups is how you would know who they are. Six of Pentacles. I get new love coming in for you too. A fire sign with earth, with water, or fire. Who gives a shit, right? What are their intentions toward you in that month? This is not a bad person, all right? Their love language is this, and if you don't listen to me, and when you find it out, you'll go, damn, Tyler tried to say it. This person is not a horrible person. Their intentions is the Seven of Wands and the Five of Swords coming toward you. I don't think they play games purposely, at least not out of a place of nastiness. I think their love language is, first of all, they fear falling for people. Seven of Wands. They have a hard time letting people in. So if this person seems in that month like they're playing games, I think their love language is to test people. What I mean by that is this. I think they throw out head games and mind games to see how the person reacts. And they take that reaction and go, well, does that mean they like me or not? Or do they really want me? Like they have a hard time accepting that somebody may want them. So if you find yourself dealing with somebody like that, bonus Sagittarius people, just know I don't think it's coming from a nasty place. I don't. You can sit there and call them bastards, twats, or if it's somebody you meet. I don't know if you know this person yet. But I think they play games out of self-preservation, it's not out of a nasty place. Whereas with the other reading, I think it was from a nasty place. Or the other one I just did. Not the other one of yours, but another sign I did. I can't remember. Yours it's their love language. Their love language is that of kind of being closed off and guarded, But then they throw out tests to see how their love interest reacts, like, and they take that reaction and go, well, does that mean they like me or not, or that they really are into me? So if they do that, just know it's not coming from a nasty narcissistic place. All right, if that makes any sense. I do think the person is genuinely interested in you. All right. It's true love. It's telling me it's true feelings there. They also have a tendency to be very standoffish, could even have some inner shyness. All right. I don't think this is a horrible person. If the ones, I know you're going to say, well, no, they're a bastard, Tyler. I know them to be one. It's saying the outcome is a love offer. I think some of you that are dealing with somebody like this in October, if you run into somebody like this, I think eventually they'll open up more or become more vulnerable. But I think at first, or it may seem like initially, that something's off, or like, why are they playing these games and stuff? It's just like a way to test you. I don't think it's coming from an evil, nasty, dark place. All right. So with that being said, you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all. See ya. Have a good one.